Wait, what's up? What's up? Oh, all right, all right. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? I learned how to work this thing. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. You going? You going? I'm trying to. What's going on? What's going on? Nothing much in the toss. I'm trying to work this. Lab producer changed on Facebook. So I'm trying to learn how to work that. Mhm. Let's get this game started. I'm gonna figure all that crap out later. All right, let's get into a game. Oh, and Natasha, what? Uh, pretty sure you like, you shared. Ronaldo with the like and the share. Want to get into that. I don't know what is that. Oh, here we go. All right, let's go. Wow. All right.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
All right.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
What?
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Shoot on there, though.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. And the Raiders have got him. Vic Beasley. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack.
Just a minute.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. They'll run here with Robinson. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Current key frame rate is too low. This range is 1.24 seconds.
Here's Logan Cook now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
Yes, let's get it done. I don't know what's up with this dog.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a promising start as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Yards on the pickup.
Need to wait. I'm playing somebody.
Here's Carr. Reception here by Ruggs. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Down.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Trying to roll forward with Jacobs. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Give him 2 yards on that play, and the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs.
Thanks, my chatter. Where's my chatter? Where's my chatter?
Throwing on first down is Carr. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs, and that'll bring up second down.
I have a few questions about that throw because to me there just wasn't a lot there. I thought he tried to do a little bit too much, almost tried to will a receiver open when there was no chance he was going to be. Nice job by the linebacker being all over that one and knocking it away.
Now Carr after the incomplete pass brings him up second and 10.
I am trying to do that there.
Down right around the 25. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that.
Sans that has everybody there.
And made a really nice play.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Oh, looking for water, but this is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe.
Interception.
Will stop right around the 25. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Minshew. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert.
All right.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
We're on Jaguars. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
On this one here.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Thompson, and he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Number 34.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Yes.
Out of the gun is Minshew. He'll fight his man, LaVisca.
All right. That's it.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down.
All right, I'm going to this.
48-yard line.
They run the counter. It's Thompson, and he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw it. Minshew to Thompson on the screen. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. To Thompson on the draw. And he'll be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means 4th down. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. From the gun, Minshew to throw. And
what the heck?
incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Carr and the Raiders come up first.
Get him next time.
At the 39-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Las Vegas.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Oh, AG2K with the like. Andre Brooks with the likes.
Highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
You need to give the coach some
Almost intercepted right into my hand.
intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. They run it with Jacobs. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
All right, come on, let's go. Come on,
Yards
let's go.
there and a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Oh, Carolina. That's right.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running is Jacobs, and he is going to lose yardage here.
Josh Jacobs.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Yeah,
It's Carr. Over the middle, it's complete.
shake it off.
He is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football,
Got him on 4th and inches. I want to see what you're going to do.
4th down.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
He's going forward.
They go with Jacobs. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
Jacobs brought him
The
down.
Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Throwing now is Carr. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Hey, knock you down.
And it was the second of their timeouts. as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Max 50, Max 50, Max 50.
Another try after the first down sack. Carr, that's into the hands of Edwards. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
And it's 3rd down.
I don't know why my camera seems frozen.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 30-yard.
Speaking of field goal. Oh, yeah. Almost halftime.
The kick by Carlson is good.
All right.
And we have action on the
I'll be here for a while and Natasha.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We
Trying to grind.
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
For Jacksonville.
These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. He takes us from the 30 to the 34.
Josh Jacobs, the ball
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourself.
I'll catch you later.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Pull it together. 47 is the mic. 47 is the mic.
There he goes, right side.
How do you
He will score. Touchdown.
do we like that? Behind.
Henry Ruggs, 66 yards.
I hate
And
that.
the Raiders add on to their lead. So that's going to be a nice one for the passing stats, so that's how it will go down in the stat sheet. But the success of that play, no doubt, all thanks to the talents of the wideout.
Oh, he was definitely the recipient of good blocking as well, especially at the
Yep, on FB Gaming, on all of them.
You got the sense that no one was going to get him.
I'm on FB Gaming, YouTube, and Twitch.
The extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events.
All right.
The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for us. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move.
Now you need a good drive with some points. Yeah. Yep.
On first down, it's Robinson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before
Yes,
he
I
can
did.
get back to the line of scrimmage. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs and here a loss of yardage.
Let's go. 10-2 stop. Let's go, hey, pick your game up. 44, 42.
Again, it's Robinson. 3 yards on the pickup there.
Trying to find this open hole so I can hold
Well,
this
there's
stuff.
time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
53.
Off play action, it's Minshew.
It's just me and you.
And he's got his tight end, Oliver. And he is going to have a Jags first down.
First down.
They're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
7-yard line.
Ready? 30 base. Check. Bring it. 44 is the mic. Let's go.
They'll run on first down. Robinson down to the 25.
Well, you ain't blocking nobody. Dang.
Pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, check mine.
Here's Minshew. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Maurice Hurst, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough road for Minshew and the Jags.
Mike 55.
Minshew sets to throw. The Raider defense
Come on.
strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Josh Lambo on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
I don't think this will even
Dang
make
it.
it. Doesn't even get there.
No good.
Well short, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, close game, 2nd half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with
Well, I
nothing.
cannot kick those long field goals.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ins as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is
Watch the slant. Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50. 65.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 7. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball.
What's up, Greg? How you doing?
Ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Brings up 4th down.
The Raiders do snap it. It's Carr. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
It's out of bounds. It's out of bounds. On the ground.
With 18 yards and the first down conversion.
First down.
How's everybody doing today?
Let's go, D. It's gonna be a long day.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down, Las Vegas.
Okay, let's hope I can do something.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Jacobs. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
All right.
He has a lead instinct from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run. It flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Counter play with Jacobs. And here's another.
Ain't going nowhere. Ain't going nowhere. Stop him right there in your track. Right there in your track.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd down.
Hit everybody. Hit that like, share, and follow. Type notify chat when I go live again. Thank you, man. I know you all are.
On 3rd down, Carr. Got it open, man. It's Ruggs. And inside the 20 before
How
he's
you
brought
missed that
down.
tackle? Oh my
2
God.
minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Breathe behind gate.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll find Ruggs on the right side. And he'll go
Get on
down
now.
here
Get on
at
now.
the 12-yard
Get on
line.
now.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
2nd and 5 at the Jaguars'
Oh,
12-yard
right.
line.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he will be very close to a
And we're going to get it done next game.
To the referee, and that means 4th down. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run.
This is like a warm-up game right here.
Down. And John Gruden has made the call. His guys are going for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4.
Ain't going nowhere.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on
Line
the
of
play.
scrimmage, again the
Leads to
4-yard line. Second and
At the
goal.
4-yard line.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
A lot of tired bodies on that
Oh
field.
my God.
But this
There's
is
a
a
zip.
big
Oh,
play,
jeez.
3rd and
Oh,
goal.
jeez.
So this one a victory
All
for
right.
the Las Vegas
All right.
Raiders. And not all
Next
W's are
game.
created
Next
equal,
game.
CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
We're going to see about this next game.
This next game. They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say, it's always fun to work on things. If it didn't go well in your game, with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.
I got it at 30. FPS. So what's wrong with Facebook? They get on my nerves.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.
We're going to tip into our next game. And this thing, hurry up. All right, let's go.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jaguars have Josh Lambo out there to get us started. And off we go from Nashville. Taken from about the 12. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
What?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive.
All right, delay a game.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know they're securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D.
All right.
It's got to be priority one.
We only got one good. That's okay. That's okay. Still grind. Still grind.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Go.
A first down carry for Henry. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I'm coming out.
Out of the gun, Tannehill.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry.
And he'll get it inside.
All right.
To the
All
39.
right. All right.
And they're
Yeah,
getting
Jaguars and Titans, the best rivalry.
They saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, but they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch
Yep,
either
they
the
sure
running
are.
game
They
or the
sure are.
passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And most likely the Jazz getting beat by them.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Now, there are a couple of times that we beat the Titans in the earlier years.
Having a football team yet that runs the ball successfully, that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You gotta be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. Quick slant to the ground. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens. With confidence as the game goes on.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Another
Arthur
strong
with the
gain.
share.
Two plays, they've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And
Oh, my
he
God.
will
Oh, my
score.
God.
Touchdown, Titans. A 3-yard
All right.
touchdown
All right.
run.
They just push their way through, right?
Taking the first quarter lead.
Yes, man. 22 Boston.
Let's make no bones about it.
Do
On
better.
paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll it. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away.
Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 30-yard line.
Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10.
Right at the 30.
And right away, he'll look to throw.
Caught Eifert over the middle. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown!
Oh.
Jaguars.
Complete to
Tyler Eifert, 70 yards.
Jacksonville.
And the Jaguars. Charles, it's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
And he's got it up and through.
That ties the game at 7.
You can't see all of the fun. What? You can't see it. You can't see it.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken from about the 12. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Wow, what's up, Colin? Why you can't see all the ball?
And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Throwing again on second down. Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
All day, dog. Trip left.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. These two teams all tied after one.
I thought I had a polo.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here you go. Right here. 30. Let him know. Switch. Play. He's coming. We got double up.
Derrick Henry. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Josh Allen. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Oh.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans.
Oh no. I don't know what's going on.
Tannehill. He finds Humphreys. And they
I
do
don't see
get
it
him
on my
down
screen,
now.
Madden.
He's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal.
Thing is all right over here on my side. I ain't got nothing red or nothing. So I don't know what to tell you.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator.
Tight end score,
Getting to him before he can get started.
At the string, look the everybody else besides Carlton.
So the ball position now at the 3.
I need to start it over.
And here's Tannehill to keep it.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the
Yeah, I think I need to fix something. Anyway, so after this game, I'm going to stop and start it all over again.
Take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Titans have taken the lead.
8 starting, they string over.
And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass?
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times
Carlton, I don't know what's on your side. Why you can't see it?
The apple dropped on his head. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. So the incomplete pass.
Thank you, Greg. The string is working great. Okay, good.
On the run, it's Robinson. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It goes as a gain of 8 and it moves the chains. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete.
Oh, I thought you were going to keep going.
Before getting it inside the 35. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. They run. Robinson, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run.
Because I know I'm watching it from my tablet, so I know if it's doing good right there.
He'll be dropped at the
It's doing good on my tablet, so there ain't nothing wrong with the screen.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you. We welcome everyone back for quarter number 4.
I get the ball back anyway.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports.
From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally.
Oh my gosh, come on.
Picked off near the 42.
I hate when they do that.
Take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 37.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Derrick Henry, the ball
You know what
carrier.
really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Again, it's Henry. And this carry now.
Get on down. Get on down. Get knocked down. Get knocked
Line of scrimmage.
The tackle made
As
by
usual, the
Jags.
hallmark of a good run defense.
How do you do? What's up, real elite?
Absolutely nowhere to run there.
How you doing today?
They haven't made much of this great starting
Streaming
field
today?
position
Streaming
they
today?
had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Tight, watch left. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
Here's Tannehill. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even
And that is going to be incomplete.
I didn't know y'all wasn't gonna get
But
that.
ultimately, they fail on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs.
Recon, 152 fighter.
They start on the ground with Robinson here.
Oh.
And nothing doing.
Why I can't get through that
Taken
crack?
out of the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made by
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd
No
down.
gain on the play.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
I would think as a play caller, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was.
Let's go.
Which he reacted and stuffed that play. Maybe use that speed against him in the future.
Complete to Austin.
It's a big play for the Jaguars. 47 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now with Robinson. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chase
Oh, thank you.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground. And
Okay.
struggling to put up points. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Able to complete this to Chenault.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
1st and goal.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
They'll turn to Thompson. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
Earphones, get my way.
Loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Definitely not how you want to start things on 1st down, and you don't want to panic. A field goal could get you closer, but you have to think to yourself, we even get another shot. At this point, to me,
And he takes it in. Touchdown. Jacksonville. Taking from on that sideline, they're saying that was more like
like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes get right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third.
For Jacksonville.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Fields this way up at the 17. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, Carson. I know it's okay.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
Oh, man.
We sat in meetings with coaches, and they use the term complementary football. Offense take care of the defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On first and 10, Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Nashville. And we've got a dandy here. 1-point game as we begin the fourth. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Running from the gun with Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, Tannehill. Flushed out right. And that's caught by Smith. And he will have a Titans first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Of course. That will be going back to worship. Yes.
Action, Tannehill.
Can't leave y'all hanging.
Out to the right to Humphreys.
Tannehill's pass.
And this time not quite to
Y'all,
the 30.
I'm answering the text about church.
31-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
The Jaguars 31
Rolling to his right. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. It's C.J. Henderson.
Y'all see that, y'all?
And he'll take
Y'all
it
see that?
near the 30-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10
At their own 28-yard line. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out?
Moving way over there.
Make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction.
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield.
All right.
This might be a roughing call.
Yes.
Trailing
He ripped the pass.
that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's
Ripped
one
the
that drives
pass.
coaches and teammates insane.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the
man.
And his guys are going to
That was, you know what? They so stupid. Don't even look at it. Get the football. Stupid idiots.
Came in. There was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
He's back to throw. He finds Corey Davis. Into the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Oh, my God. Come on, now.
It's Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one goes for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Back to throw. Smith catches left side. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now it's Tannehill. Sliding out of the pocket. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it's going to be second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield.
Oh, shoot.
For the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
God, you talking made me mad.
Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because
This has made me
we're
mad.
not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
They'll try and run it in with Henry. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to...
I'm not going to make it in no 1966.
Remain a 5-point ball game. This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Jaguars take over first and
I need to
10.
find me a Hail Mary play or something.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence.
Man, come on.
Maybe hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
They work again from the 38 on second and 10. He'll look to throw. This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Jacksonville.
They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball
But I lost this one.
Jaguars.
I don't understand Madden sometimes. I really don't. On some of these stupid plays.
Though they went unanswered, could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost fell schoolyard or
It
playground.
really ticks me off.
Yeah, you remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.
Let me get a win or something. But I'm gonna keep grinding. All right. Y'all still want me to play the ranked game or some extra? Hold on, just I gotta check something out on my phone. All right. Let's get busy. Let's get to the next match. Really, I just saw that message, but say must be tough using those Jags. I'm working with them. Trying to work with them. That's my team, though.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium.
You saying live video interrupted. Ain't saying it on mine.
Baltimore crowd, they're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
football.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Minshew sets to throw.
Let's go, y'all.
Tyler Eifert. He's at the 40. And there
Oh,
they
my
go.
gosh.
He's in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
That's all right.
A big play
Still make the
there
fall.
with catch and run. And even 60 yards.
First down.
Yes. No.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They run the counter. It's Robinson.
Oh,
Lose yardage here.
Nobody couldn't get in there. Oh, my God.
Good spots by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
The rain keep missing y'all. That's all right. It's going to hit you one day. It's a.
Ready? 70, Indy.
They'll run here with Robinson. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
So now facing a 3rd and 16 following back-to-back running plays that went in the wrong direction. Here's Minshew. McConnelly's got it over the middle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Right.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Certainly not what they wanted defensively. We're hoping to hold them to a field goal. Instead, they're able to convert the 3rd and long here on the opening drive.
So not only was it a flip in field position and a flip in fortunes, but how about mentally? You just described it. They were hoping to force them into a field goal there. Instead, they give up the big gain, and now it's 1st and goal. The offense has got them on their heels.
Give them 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily,
Let's go.
the back end of the end zone, the sidelines is extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Watch your slack. Watch your slack. Watch your slack.
Oh, man. Come on, man.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Phone's right there.
Wind up losing
I
3
know I missed
yards
the
here.
call.
And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Ready. 10-2 slow.
Looking to throw it. Minshew.
Touchdown.
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 Complete to
Tyler Eifert.
Touchdown.
There to make the
Jacksonville.
grab. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and
for the pregame speech, but I will guarantee you somewhere along the way the head coach said, let's just grab a big stick and smack them with it and let them know we're going to be here today. They may be the team that's supposed to be superior, but we're not backing down to anyone.
And on the road, no less, setting the tone.
Josh Lambo now for the point after. And this is up and good. The score now 7.
All right, 7-0.
Makes the score
7-0. All right, let's go.
Nothing. Josh Lambo to kick off for
Yo, tomorrow is going to be MLB.
And Lambo now after the touchdown.
We're going to play some MLB tomorrow and maybe some UFC tomorrow morning.
From the 10. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Marquise Brown on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 31.
Saturday, I'm going to play a little bit of Warframe and some Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Sunday's going to be an easy day. We're going to play MLB again and some golf.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
Maybe some Madden in there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd.
I want to get back on my Outriders.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he is
At least try to start one of my Call of Duty campaign stories.
maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long.
And 12.
On 3rd down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen able to get down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down.
That's the end
After
of the
one,
first quarter.
7-0
With the score,
on EA
Jaguars
Sports.
7, Ravens nothing.
Something like that. You know, open it back up. Zero views. What's wrong with my stream? If I see right there, I don't know what's wrong with this one. Oh, okay. There we go. It's still going.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Oh, he can make it.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown, and he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah,
All right, y'all, it's time to grind on this part.
Going the other way.
Zero viewers, 4 reaction, 10 comment, 6 shares, 0 clip. But that's on that side. I don't know what's wrong with that.
On 1st down, Robinson, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held
That's
their
23
ground.
minutes ago.
How about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read,
Okay,
he was able to make the play.
Oh, yeah, that's the same. Okay.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, what's up with this? This thing driving me crazy.
58 for Mike. Check. 58 for Mike. 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 58 for Mike.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Oh, I got 3 viewers, but I don't know where from.
Off play action, it's Minshew. The catch made by James
All right.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Let's go now. 10 low.
Hell no.
Two times. 3 now.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh,
And he
what
still
the?
is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to step him up the line. 2 yards the long, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2nd and 12.
Muscle run. They're running it. 58's the money. Speed grip.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field to cover essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. And he will get this
Another
into the end zone.
touchdown.
Touchdown.
James.
That was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Good. Makes the score Jaguars 14, Ravens nothing.
All right, I'm gonna grind. What's up, everybody? What's up? Granted, I don't have much people in here like other streamers do, but I'm trying to grind for my supporter badge anyway. I'm just grinding and playing.
Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it.
I'll get there one day, get people in my streams and stuff like that.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. Going to wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Gilbert on the tackle. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Jackson. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have a Ravens.
I feel like you could have intercepted that ball.
Jackson on target to Brown for a Ravens 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
2 minutes to play, 1st half. It's 14-0.
Yeah, one on Twitch. I say I got 2 views. I don't know where my other view at.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he's going to go down.
Ain't going it.
Back
You
near
ain't going
midfield
nowhere.
at the 49. Miles Jack with a sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
Marion, 24-12.
On third down, Mark Ingram. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
It's fourth down.
47 Mike, 47. Here we go,
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Quick slant to Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40 to the 35.
That's good.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 40. Out to his left. And he's going to go down again. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Jackson from the shotgun. He's going deep for Brown. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3.
You're not getting that. You're not getting it. Yeah, I think when I get the 2 hours on here, I'm gonna stop the stream for a little minute, and we'll take me a break and eat, and then I will be back. All right. Get my 2 hours in.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. This is taken just shy of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Oh, crap. I got Bible study at 7 o'clock.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next
Granted, after Bible study, it's about 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock. We won't have some mad night.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then that abrupt stop on 4th down, do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us, or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves, let's get back out there and move the ball again?
And is it different when you get stopped on 4th versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a 4th down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a 4th down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Yeah, I gotta fix this. I gotta straighten out the stream. But it ain't showing nothing right here.
2nd down and 8. Now it's Edwards. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They run once more with Edwards. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Jaguars are going to take possession
right out of his head.
downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just give him a jersey,
Right.
but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down, Jaguars.
Now watch one. Check back 40.
They'll run on first down.
Oh, wow.
Robinson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop
What
it
is
right
up,
around
man?
the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Behind the chain, second and 12. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force.
88. I'm about to fire you.
It's third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On third down, Robinson. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up fourth down.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Out of the gun is Minshew. Able to complete this to Chenault. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Yes, it is. Jaguars are winning this game. When I get to my 2 hours, I'm going to take a break, go eat. I'll be back later on.
They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
No gain on the play.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal.
At the Ravens' 3-yard line.
Again, it's Robinson. And he takes it in.
Yes, we got on in there.
Jacksonville. Lambo to add on the extra point.
I'll probably be back on after I have my Bible study.
Make makes the
They give
score
y'all Madden
Jaguars
night.
21, Ravens nothing. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
From the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Some people can make it. Some people can't.
The Jaguars 1st and 10
at their own 23. They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
The ball carrier.
A gain of 3, second down.
By Malik Harrison.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll
End of the third quarter.
After this break, you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ravens nothing.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Get in the weight room. Deep rip.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take the like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And he'll get this
Few yards up. Few yards up.
Patrick Queen.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 41-yard line.
Of 12.
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Now Minshew. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
That one complete. He finds Sharp.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
What's up, Ray J? How you doing?
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Caught Eifert over the middle. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Yep, only some Ravens I can be.
Left in this
exciting
affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Come on.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Okay.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves
Oh.
to him as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Illegal man. What? Jawan, you stupid jerk face.
Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it'll be
What
intercepted.
the?
Read it well, and it's picked. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
Yeah.
First and
Well,
10.
there definitely was
May
some
got
juice
that.
on that pass.
Ooh.
Tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide
Thunder
receivers.
stuff. Ooh, lightning thunder over here.
Expected to be caught.
Boy. Yeah, lightning thunder over here. I might have to get off. It might shut off on me.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line.
Lightning.
And a
Lightning.
drive there as they get 20.
And what's the other stuff?
He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the
That's so
ball
high.
away, and it falls
I don't know why my man stood there.
the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his
Look,
team.
they're like an
But he remains
idiot.
undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
Over the middle here to Brown. And up to the 35 before they're able to
Oh, no,
knock him
stop.
down. 11 yards there, first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. In 16 seconds.
You gonna get a note for trying to throw that ball.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And that one is incomplete, and it stops the clock at 12 seconds left in the half.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Intended for Des Bryant. Incomplete. He was covered by C.J. Henderson.
A lot of people try to throw the ball. Well, like me. I'll be trying to throw the ball too. It's gonna be my first win for the day.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They go play action now. Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Jags Nation, Jags Nation, we won. Jags Nation, Jags Nation.
Win for Jacksonville, and this was truly a
You
total
doing the white flag already, I know, right?
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw.
Yo, I'm trying to get the 2 hours, but it's lightning, it's thundering, so if it cut off, it's because the power went out. Hopefully the power don't go out. But I'm gonna stop it at 2 hours anyway because I'm gonna get off and go eat. And I will be back after 8 o'clock. And you got some Madden night.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
So I won that one. So let me see, I got 10 more minutes. So maybe I'll play one more game so I can make it like past the 2 hours. Or either I'll hop into some MUT challenges. Let me see. Trying to see, we got 10 more minutes. Let me see. Yo, I know what. Let's play MUT on H2H. Now, I'm gonna tell you, these people might beat me. They ain't never won on MUT. Solo battles. Out. Hold on. Let's see what they do. All-American. Yeah, I got beat. You know, told me. So let's play the next guy. I don't know what playbook I got though. That's my team. And that's the rest of the team. Let's see what we get here. Oh. Lightning Thunder.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get
The late game.
Didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. The fullback Janovich on the handoff. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Second and 13.
They run it again with Janovich. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
And that's why the fullback position was created. You just want a big, strong, powerful guy you can hand the ball to and pick up good yardage.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Now a handoff to the fullback Janovich. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line.
36-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
He didn't know how to use the Ravens. Nope, he didn't. I know how to use the Ravens.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Jags take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
First down.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. A first carry here for Joe Mixon. And he stopped
Right on the outside.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. But it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Looking to throw on second down. Wilson, he gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3.
Aaron Donald.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
This is my butt cheek right here.
That's a big-time pickup right there, and I go right at him with another momentum play. Quickly and a tackle, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
3-yard line.
And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. Vince Williams call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. And the question now, can the Patriot defense hold firm again on 3rd and goal? Now Wilson.
Oh my gosh.
Intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And the return won't go
See, I should have ran
deep
in.
in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
The Patriots take over first.
Charles,
and
not
10
only is that an
at their own
interception, it's
2-yard
one when
line.
you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
4-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
We're scoreless.
All right, second quarter.
First quarter with no score.
Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. They're facing a tough spot. 3rd and 8 here to start things out. A give to the fullback on the dive. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain.
That's good.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play.
It's amazing how much advice defensive players get on third down. You hear the bench screaming out, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass here. Very rarely do they reference watching the fullback, and he slipped through and picked up a first down.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Teron Johnson able to pick it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really
All
what
right,
they should get.
let's get to that first down.
Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
First down, Jaguars.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
Now Mixon. And he will get this.
Yeehaw, touchdown.
For a Jaguar touchdown.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
From 17 yards out, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And this is up and good. The score now 7-0
Jaguars 7, Patriots nothing.
And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
A short kick taken at the 18.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete.
That should have been an interception. That should have been an interception.
And now it's 3rd down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
What in the
And
world?
this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
Take over
But
first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Jacksonville.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
All right, I got 4 viewers in here. How's everybody doing?
We remind you that
I know
coming
where
up
you
in
watch
2
ball.
minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. He gets it into the
Dang,
hands
I
of
threw that pass.
complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down
on second and right at a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Joe Mixon, and he'll take this one down to about the 40.
Joe Mixon.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. It's Mixon on the counter. And that one going nowhere from the start. As he's in the backfield and
Number 7, like you can't wait. I mean, can't do this.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's Kahn. And now this is going to be paid on the spot. And they say he's just short.
You catch the ball, how come you moving forward?
The right call. Too long for a field goal. Just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there.
Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you pumped the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Jackson.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. That's caught by Hollister. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Oh, I get the ball back.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the 2nd half. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the
39-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 10.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down.
Oh, that my connection because it's raining.
They'll run with Mixon. It was Reggie Ragland who got him down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
From the 38, Wilson. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Jaguars.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go, Deke. Here I come.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down. Maybe the threat of Russell Wilson running the football there and him handing it off opened a little bit of a lane.
It does, and what also helps, his unselfishness. Because he's not a quarterback who's going to take it every time and pull it from the running back and keep it. He will hand it inside when the reads are correct.
It was Taven Bryan who got him down defensively. Big boys down there in the trenches and a nice play to stop him cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wilson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And 10 yards to go.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down.
All right.
A little bit of frustration there. Back
Feel
to
like
back
kick field goal.
Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
A 33-yard attempt.
And it's a wobbler, but he does
Yes.
get it to go as it creeps over the bar. And the lead moves to 10-zip. That looked a little bit off. You expect more leg out of him, but he did get it to go.
But you and I both know sometimes depending on the angle, they may take a little bit off of the kick in order to make sure that they line it up properly and bring it home through the post.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
3-yard line.
New England with a
Saying
first
some
down as
love
they begin
up
the
here.
drive.
So
Here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Get the behind us.
Ron Johnson able to pick it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
They get up so slow.
It seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
The ball carrier.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. 198. Watch that.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And he finds Gronk. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Rob Gronkowski. A gain of 9 yards and a Jaguar 1st down.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and
4th
10.
quarter, y'all. 4th quarter. Like I said, this gonna be the last one. I gotta go eat me something, prepare for Bible study. And, I should be back on after that.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They try to eat some clock with Mixon. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're likely to keep the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 42 yards.
Jaguars.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down
All right.
line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Mixon trying to punch it in, and he'll take this
Touchdown.
to the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Prater on to add the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Is good. Makes the score Jaguars 17, Patriots nothing. Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets.
Yo, this is my first time winning on somebody.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them
First
today.
time.
But if nothing else, even if the
Otherwise,
miracle
I'm
doesn't
getting the butt
happen,
kicked.
they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I know.
Jacob Hollister, the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down.
Wow, the sun is trying to come back out.
Jackson now off the bootleg. Short pass to the tight end, Hollister. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They go play action with Jackson. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he'll get it all the way
All right,
down
you
to
can see that. I got
the
see that.
5-yard line. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
The tackle made.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Watch 98. Watch 98.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Play action. It's Wilson. This is caught.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. 6 points.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Extra point just does sneak over the bar, and the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Now this, a very short kick. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
Their own 39-yard line.
Running after Clout 300 at Clout 300. What is that?
Ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any
What is that,
bearing on
Callie?
this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of
That's your username.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
4 down. Check.
Play action. Now Jackson. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I'm about to get off after this. I got to do something. I will be back on after 8 o'clock.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Off the play fake. Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. This one winding toward a conclusion. And how would you assess how the secondary is played?
Well, we just saw them take another shot downfield that was incomplete, correct?
Correct.
So my assessment is that if anyone's played really well in this game, it's been the secondary. That was the latest example.
Yeah, they've been solid. Really, the whole defense has been solid. Still pitching a shutout. 4th down, here's Jackson. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes it down just shy of his first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Watch the boot. Mike 41.
Off play action, Jackson. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game.
Should have been an interception.
2nd down.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play. Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 10. And that
I won the game. It's my first time winning on Monday. But like I said, y'all, I'm getting ready to get off. Get me something to eat. I'll be back on after 8 o'clock. So if you want to play me then hop into the stream. Yeah. All right.
But the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball.
I'll see y'all after 8 o'clock.
Y'all like what you saw? What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
I appreciate all y'all coming in, giving me the likes, all those shares, commenting, all that. Shut out, girl. Yeah, shut out, girl. Yeah. I try to be. I'm still trying to work with these Jags. It's my first time winning on Monday.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden.
But I will be back after 8 o'clock. So stay tuned.
Check us out at easports.com/Madden. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.
All right. Check y'all later.